Let's get to real sports. Basketball. Suns in 4. Suns are up 2-0. Third game tonight, Sunday, as we record, getting started here. At 8. So, what do you think, Chris Paul? I mean, it's a fun story. Suns are a fun story, I think, because of Chris Paul and chasing his ring, playing lights out, absolutely playing lights out.
Yeah, he's not even you thought Devin Booker would be the one they were talking about this whole series, and he's not. It's Chris Paul, the 36-year-old point guard, make it to his first finals in his whole career. So this is pretty sweet to watch. And once again, the Bucks are choking all over themselves. So that's always fun to watch.
Do you give Giannis like any more credit? He dropped 20 in the third the other night, most since Jordan, and I think in 96 or 93 finals. He's playing his ass off. We've said it.
There's no one around him.
He also doesn't have the skills to carry a team in the fourth quarter. He can't shoot, which is a problem in basketball.
And he doesn't really have that lockdown shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, who would you call their 3-point specialist on a team?
No one. You have Middleton, who is a really good player and a good scorer.
He's not that 3-point.
No, he's not JJ Redick.
Or Greek Freak drives to the lane. He has someone to kick out to for a 3-pointer that's open. You don't have that. We had Ray Allen. I mean, the Splash Brothers. Obviously Clay or Steph. That's what you need, I think, in this league is one of those 3-point guys. He just does not have that shooter on that team.
Yeah, they should be surrounding him with people who do nothing but shoot.
Yeah.
So they can spread it out. And what happened to Drew Holiday and those 4 first-round picks that they gave up for him and the max contract that they gave to Drew Holiday? That guy just looks like Eric Bledsoe, who they traded away to Pelicans for him. Mm-hmm. He just looks like the same guy. Yeah. Kind of tenacious on defense, can't shoot. Like, now that he's got more time on national TV and you watch him kind of handle the ball, it's like, I know he's good, but he kind of looks like a hack when he's handling the ball. Like, he's not that fluid, I don't think.
No.
He's just a gutsy, good player. And they gave
him a
max deal for 4 first-round picks and 2 players. Unbelievable.
But you see people play defense against him, too, and that's the other thing. You don't really see that in the NBA. They usually let him have that little space to work with, and Chris Paul ain't letting any of that shit happen this series, so he's coming down to what his real role is as a player, and he's not that third guy, second guy on a big 3 team, He's just another average guy on a starting rotation.
He's a role player.
Yeah.
He's Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Only not a cunt.
That we know of. Actually, I think he's actually a really good dude.
See?
I think he's like a big charity dude. I think he's given up. That's why I know this. He gave his whole salary this year to, I think, the Cancer Society.
This year or last year?
This year.
Oh, this year?
Or maybe it was last year. I don't know. Whatever. Millions.
I remember hearing that too.
I think it was this year, probably after he got the fucking max deal.
Don't want to be taxed on this. Boom.
Yeah. Here you go. I'll just save this. Do you give the Bucks a chance now that they're back in Milwaukee? You give them a chance to make this.
I think they're 7-1 right now in the home court. So I think it's gonna be 7-2 after tonight.
Interesting.
I think the Suns are just one of that. It's kind of like a hockey thing. This team just got hot at the right time. They had an easier way to get to the finals. Chris Paul, the whole roster's somewhat healthy. I know some of the bench players are getting banged up, but other than that, I mean, this is just that Cinderella story that it's destined to win.
Yeah, I listened to some of the pregame stuff today, and obviously it's all hyperbole, but they're sucking the dicks of the Suns right now and talking about them being a perennial playoff team. Honestly, I don't know if that's necessarily true. Chris Paul's 36, and he's everything to that team. I get Devin Booker is awesome. He's going to be one of the best players in the league if he's not already. And Ayton has really come into his own. But if you take Chris Paul off that team, they're a fringe playoff team.
Then he's a free agent at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So he might not even be back.
Celtics.
Yeah. Yeah, take back out. Oh, he's going to be a 37-year-old player.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any more. He's going to be a fucking all-star once again.
He'll be fine. I just don't. Yeah, like you said, to the point. The path has been easier this year, and for that team to get there, they didn't have to go through a lot of the big names because of the injuries, and LeBron would blame it on the league and whatever else he's crying about.
Yeah.
Same goes for the Bucks. These guys have not been able to. They've been underachieving for years. They finally got past the Nets team that had just KD. If we all know, even if Harden was out there, they would have lost that series.
Oh, yeah.
So this is their opportunity. This is it. I think. I don't see, and they're fucked financially. They have no assets. They're overpaying guys. Middleton and Drew Holiday are max players on that team. Mm-hmm. Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday are 2 max players on the Bucks for the foreseeable future.
with
and
no first-round draft picks.
no first-round draft picks. Giannis Antetokounmpo can't shoot. So this is it. I give them game 6. They can win a couple. They can win one.
I think it's over. I think it's already over. I asked Bill this question while you were started your early vacation. Does it make you upset though, seeing Devin Booker, the Suns building around him, making like he's their superstar player, building around him, and for the Celtics not to do that with Tatum?
Well, I think the Celtics are doing that with Tatum.
Well, now they are.
Yeah.
But before, like this is what Danny had to do was surround Jason Tatum with people that would make his game better, like kind of what they're doing with Devin Booker right now.
Yeah, we've chronicled this. Danny Ainge screwed up his last 3 years here.
Yeah,
he kind of screwed up his last 3 years here in building that roster. He lost his mojo. He got his nuts clipped by Kyrie Irving. We've gone through this, so yeah, it does aggravate me, but I think they're back on the right track. Speaking of that, nice segue. Let's skip ahead real quick to some news that we're going to talk about on Tuesday on the old catch-up segment from the past week. But let's just touch on this right now. No, this wasn't this email. I'm out of it. Sorry. Nigeria, ever heard of it? They beat Team USA and Jason Tatum in a Olympics exhibition game. Beat them by 3. They're 25-point underdogs going into the game. I know it's just exhibition, and Greg Popovich is leading that team. I have faith in them that they're going to win the gold medal, with that talent. But it is funny that Kevin Durant is the figurehead on that roster now, and they are underachieving right off the bat. Tatum looked good.
KD, I think he was 4 for 13 or 15, something like that. He had a really bad shooting night. But yeah, you make him the main piece, just like he was in OKC. You can't do it. Can't do it.
If they choke, if Carmelo Anthony can get 3 gold medals and Kevin Durant
and Jason Tatum can't get any
with this fucking squad, the talent on this squad, the young talent. And let's not forget Kevin Love is also on this team. So just like, I don't know. I don't feel good about it. I don't feel that good about it at all.
No.
But it was good to see. It was good to watch some of the Jason Tatum highlights. And, it looks like he's working on a lot of his game. He also still continues to look bigger every time I see him.
Yeah. Did he grow again?
I think he did. He looks huge.
So he has to be a 7-footer now.
He's got to be close.
Holy shit.
He's got to be close. He was 3 for 4, 11 points. Going in the lane. He's wearing Kobe's number 10, taking it personal.
Everyone's making a big deal about that. I don't understand the whole concept of that.
Yeah, why is Kobe so associated with the Olympics?
Like he only played three times, right?
Yeah, well, like that Mike Krzyzewski's team there, like they went in and that was the redemption after, was it Allen Iverson and Vince Carter and that squad got silver?
No, it was the year after. It was like a bunch of fucking they were NBA players, but they were like terrible NBA players that couldn't win anything.
Yeah, they underachieved.
I don't think it was AI. I don't think it was AI, but go on.
I think it was. But anyway, or maybe that was Worlds one year. Anyway, so yeah, they went into a 3-year commitment with their world team, and Kobe was on that team. But I didn't think like he was good, and he had like a game in the gold medal game. He had some clinching shots and took over. I didn't like associate the Olympics with Kobe Bryant.
But also, we're not taking into consideration that generation sucks Kobe's dick, like kind of like how we did with MJ. So that's probably what's going on.
That's probably true. And
if someone was wearing number 9, we'd be like, "Oh shit, that's Jordan's number." They're trying to be like Jordan, but kids these days, it's all about Kobe.
Can I do a little bit of dick sucking and a little bit of like?
Oh, please, by all means. That's what the show's for.
Hashtag this league NBA drama. Does the fact that they let Jason Tatum wear number 10, and we know what this league is all about in terms of tampering, who Zach LaVine has come out and said, yeah, tampering's going on in the Olympics
every day
right now. Like, and obviously Brad Beal's there, Damian Lillard there, guys that have been linked to the Celtics. They let Jason Tatum, this young up and coming budding superstar, take Kobe's number, and they dedicated this Olympics to Kobe Bryant, and they let this guy wear number 10. Does that make you feel better as a Celtics fan with Jason Tatum on your team?
Ooh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that, with the whole tampering thing. I thought you were going to say, does that make you feel like he's going to go to the Lakers because that's his destiny to go there because Kobe?
Well, take it any way you want. You can say, no, it doesn't make me feel better because I think he's going to the Lakers.
Well, I don't know. If that's what they're trying to do, I mean, he is the next big star coming up in the league, and I don't think there's anyone as young as him on that team.
No, yeah, Devin Booker's going there, though.
Oh, after the finals are done?
The finals. He's going, Middleton's going, and
so Booker would be the youngest on the team.
But anyway, my point, I think that he's gained a lot of respect with his peers in the NBA, and that's a good thing if you're a Celtics fan, It's all about bringing talent to your team. You hope Jason Tatum likes it as a Celtics. We've talked about this before. He has a 5-year contract with them essentially right now. So he's here for at least 3 years. And you've got a couple guys coming up in free agency. You'll have space. If he's that respected across the league, that bodes well for you, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Positive spin there. If not, calm your nerves with Back to Basics CBD.
Great segue.
Right back into it, baby. Back